What's going on, everyone? You're watching RD Motoring, and this is my 2021 Tahoe LT that just surpassed 70,000 miles. Just in case there's anyone out there looking to purchase a higher mileage 5th generation Tahoe now or in the future, this video will give you an idea of what my experience has been thus far. First, I wanted to start with the positives. The Tahoe has been an extremely comfortable vehicle that has plenty of space for pretty much anything you would need. Over the life of the vehicle, on average I get about 20 miles per gallon, which is primarily highway driving with a lot of idling. Currently, there's about 1,700 hours on the motor, which is something you can see in the info pages on the gauge cluster. On various trips where I didn't idle as much and actually paid attention to the gas mileage, I can get about 23 miles per gallon, which I think is pretty good for a 5,500 pound brick. The other positive is the quality of materials. No, it's not as nice in here as some other competitors. Also keep in mind it's an LT trim, just one step up from base, but there have been no random creaks or rattles that have showed up, plus the seats and other major touch points have stayed in pretty great condition with little to no wear. The other thing I wanted to touch base on is if you're familiar with GM's 5.3 liter V8, is that you may be curious if I've had any of the issues regarding the infamous lifter problem. To that, the answer is no. This truck has actually had zero warranty work on anything over the last 70,000 miles. The only thing I do is keep up on oil changes and regular maintenance. I did have one instance where I had to spend extra money out of pocket, but that was because one of my tires was taken out by a nail, which is hardly any fault to the truck. I'll soon be needing my first set of new tires anyway, so that just makes that future bill a little less. Now, although I said there has been no warranty work, there has been one random gremlin that occasionally pops up every now and then. For some reason, after I take a phone call and hang up, if I switch to the radio or other media too quickly, the driver's side speakers will cut out, and whatever I'm listening to will only play from the passenger side speakers. This issue gets resolved if I take or make another phone call or just turn the Tahoe off and start it back up again. Annoying, yes, but it's very difficult to replicate, and it's only happened a handful, like 3 or 4 times, so it's not something I'm super concerned about. Other than that, there have been zero electrical issues. The infotainment screen has never frozen, and it's still as responsive as day one. And that pretty much wraps up my 70,000 mile update. Not super eventful, but that's not really what you're looking for when you want reliable transportation. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate a like, and consider subscribing for more automotive and even motorcycle content. Take care, everyone. And that pretty much wraps up. Come on.